Hello, Steffi here. It's time to talk real people, real lives. Today's episode is a topic I really love because it has to do with me as well. It's mostly women experience it. I would say 50 plus. You know, the kids are gone, they're moving out. Tick, we are happy, kids are happy. Then you look at your relationship and you think, oh, we don't even talk much anymore. Maybe there is some time for improvement. And then you keep thinking and think, the job I'm doing, am I actually happy with it? Not really. It just pays the bills. You're not happy with your job, not happy with the relationship, the kids just left. Some have the empty nest syndrome, some told me. And it all comes together. And suddenly, you're 50 plus. What is next? What am I going to do? I have no idea. But the minute you choose what you really want to do in life, your life changes and you become unstoppable. And our guest today, it happened to her, and I am so happy she could make it coming along today for our interview because all the changes she did. She moved to the South Island. We are here in the North Island. And at the moment, we are not allowed to travel overseas. But coming from the South Island, you have to come with a plane or in a boat. So she's actually here from overseas. So please welcome our guest from overseas. Hello, Vicki.
Hello.
Do you like it? I love coming from overseas.
Yeah, I
you
know.
are actually from overseas.
It is overseas.
Yes,
yeah,
and it's
actually.
so nice. And
yeah.
I really had to make sure I book you in because being here just for a week,
Yeah.
you are from one appointment to the other.
Yep.
So that's
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is cool. So I'm so happy to see you. So
That's great.
and I love your story. So I know you're a Kiwi.
Yes.
You went after a trip to America, then you went to Australia, and then you came back to New Zealand. So what did you do?
What did I do? I didn't have to do anything to start with because I
that's
was being paid to do nothing.
Oh, that's a good one.
I had a husband then.
Oh yeah, a well-trained one looks like it.
Yeah. So then, after a while, but I started getting a bit bored. So there was always something. I had lots of things in mind that I wanted to do. A clothing boutique, a cafe. So the first option was with moving to the Mount was the cafe. So I thought I'll get a job in a cafe. So I did, and I was washing dishes. But that got a bit boring too, on call. So from there, I just kept thinking, what am I going to do? So got the CV out, went round all the shops, clothing shops, only at that time that I passed my CV into. And then I saw this old shoe shop in town, Devonport Road, and I thought, what the heck, I'll go hand it in there. Well, I got a phone call that afternoon. Yep, we need someone.
This fast?
Yes.
But you already had like a passion for shoes, no?
I loved shoes, and I
Okay,
used to have every colour of one style of high heel shoes when I was in Australia. So I loved shoes, but I always thought I'd end up in a clothing boutique. So I then got this job, but I said to the lady, says, well, I can only give you 6 months because I'm planning to open my own clothing shop. She goes, okay, well, I want a year out of you. Okay, I'll give you a year then. So got a year, and then 2 years went by and I was still working for her, but then I was managing her mount shop, so she had 3 of them. So then I was managing her mount shop, and then after the 2 years she decided she wanted to cut back, so she was selling off the mount shop, so I was able to buy it.
Good opportunity.
Great opportunity. So I bought that. It was an old lady's shop, and everyone knew this, and I hope she doesn't even watch this, but I changed it to beautiful European, funky, trendy, very different.
You gave it your touch.
My touch, stuff I liked. But people would walk past and go, no, that's an old lady's shop. And it took a good 2 years before took off, and it just took off, and it was a great little business.
But it says consistency definitely pays off because you believed that was your passion and that was your baby actually because you started it, you changed it, you believed you can and you were determined to do it.
That's right.
No?
I mean, you put all the money in, and I was single mum, young kids, working all the time.
Wow.
And the only days I had off were, every second weekend with my kids. So not really any time to myself. But I did that for years. And then I met my husband now, and he's the IT man, so he really helped me. As things were taking off in that business, he helped me with all the other side of it, the website, point sales, all the photography, everything. And it was great. It was a good little business. And so I had that for 13 years. But it was probably the last couple of years I started getting over it, over the retail. And I was like, and getting older too. So I said to hubby, he says, nah, I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. There's got to be something else that we can do. So looking and thinking about things, what you can do, and we wanted to do something together, and we wanted it at home, a home-based something.
Yeah.
And I was just so over I was feeling trapped in the shop, and it was hard, I tried selling it, then I took it off the market, and then I was approached, after I took it off the market, I was approached with the franchisor of Footloose.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And he says, Vicki, you still wanting to sell your little shop? I went, no, I've just changed it half and half to clothing and shoes. So no, I don't want to sell it anymore. And he goes, oh, okay, well, if you ever change your mind, then come and see me. He says, okay, but I don't know if that will happen. So I was quite happy with the change I'd done.
What you did. But we already had
and that went well.
But we already had some conversations going on. You remember when I helped at the shop? Whenever I had time, I popped in.
Yep.
And we started asking questions. Like, okay, do you really, this is really what you want to do, no?
Yeah.
Even it went well in the beginning, no?
So I thought that was a option. If I couldn't sell it,
I
didn't want to close it, close it.
Yeah.
Because it had been such a great little business. And so I thought I'd do this, and that might be a better option to sell it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was doing this for another, I don't think it was even another year. No. And so I rang him back up and says, you still interested? So he says, okay, well, I'll make some phone calls, see if our Tauranga branch is going to be into it. And they did. So it all happened.
It meant to be, no?
It was tiring, it was hard, but it happened. And then we were looking online at the same time as what we could do. As Mark didn't have any idea what he could do. He's been in IT all his life. Yeah. All his life. He'd done
office work, 8 to 5, hey?
Yeah,
Poof,
not a businessman, So, and now he's like a businessman. He can do it.
So what did you do? I still remember that.
He saw this little place. We're looking at farms. We're looking at pine nut orchards. Different. I was trying to do anything with horses.
Yeah.
But no money. So then he sees this little place, and what drew his attention was this stone cottage. And he just saw a photo of that, and he jokingly sent it to me, and I was still at the shop and he was at work. And he says, oh, what about this? Ha ha ha. And so I got onto the agent and I rang her up, and this is down the South Island.
I still remember.
And so I rang her up and I says, oh, can you send me all the information on that? And so, she did. Next minute, we're flying down there. We've already got an offer on the property, plus another property with 6 acres that was just grass for the horses, because I had to have somewhere for my horses, otherwise it was a no. But so we went down there with these contracts on these 2 properties, and just fell in love with a nursery. So growing plants from seeds or from cuttings.
You had no idea.
No
Shoes
idea.
and IT.
No idea. No.
Plants.
Yeah.
You had to really learn from scratch.
Yep. So we were mentored for off and on
Yeah.
with the previous owner, mentored for up to a year. But our real knowledge has come from our worker, who's been there 21 years now. Yeah. So we've learnt heaps from him. He's been our encyclopedia.
Yeah.
But awesome. Just, such a change, and down with the snow. Not that it's been on our property as yet, but it's right behind us.
You sent me the photos, yes.
Yeah.
You sent me quite a few photos.
The contract on the bare land fell through, so it was, and ahhing, but it was like, we just loved this place. Thought, okay, it'll work. Just have faith it will work. Just go down there, neighbours or something will come up for the horses. But we ended up grazing the horses in town for a few months anyway, and then we scraped the sides of the property, the hillsides, and we've got the horses on there. But then neighbours have been offering us grazing, because it's too much for their cows or whatever.
That's great.
We have every now and then, more so in the summertime. We get
they're
able to go somewhere.
If you want something, you send it out. You focus on the outcome, not on the obstacles, and it will fall into place.
Yeah, definitely.
So how long actually did it take you from making text?
Yeah.
You're kind of till you moved down.
Yep. I think that was September that we saw the property.
And we moved here in January.
We went there Labour weekend in October and actually saw it for real.
The
and it was beautiful. It's spring.
Yeah.
Blossoms are out.
It was beautiful.
It was like a fairy tale garden of our own. Not to mention all the other stuff. It was messy. It was very, very messy. We've done a lot of work. And then we went down in January. We moved there.
Yeah, we moved here.
January
16th,
19th we got there.
Yeah, we were 16th on the ferry, and then because it takes a while. It's a little bit while to go.
Yes.
While to go. So
it's quite a trip down.
It's beautiful. Loving it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, making this decision. Once you've been in your shoe shop and with adding clothing, and then you decide, you know what? It's time for change.
Yeah.
And doesn't it feel good? Once you make this decision, you are determined. You're unstoppable, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it was. You didn't really see the obstacles anymore. You said, this is what I want to do. I so love this story, honestly. So when was the last time you've been up here?
Christmas. 9 months ago.
Oh, really? Christmas. Wow. But time, what is time, no? It's crazy.
It's just going so fast.
And you are busy. You can actually 24/7. You could work 24/7.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
But you love it. And
you just got to do it.
How many people live in Waimate? There are not too many, no?
I think it's about 3,500 in Waimate, but the district 8, something like that. But it's the biggest district in the South Island that I believe. Yeah. But just vast.
It's beautiful.
The farms are
City.
huge.
Yeah.
We're so relaxed down there.
Yeah.
The whole of the South Island, the population is a little bit less than just what's in Auckland. I think that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Something like that.
That's right. Yeah, 1.5.
That's why we're so relaxed, and everyone's so lovely.
This is
the
cool,
further down you go, the nicer they get, and generous, and
just take it
time
easy.
to help you.
This is nice.
It's like if you don't do it when you have that urge to do something, or you'll never do it.
Yeah, change.
You've got to.
But the also thing, because you wanted to do it, and you said yes, then suddenly you develop. I can do this. Why not? What can hold me back?
Yeah.
Now you really focus on the positive side. Is that bring it on. I can do this. And like you say, it's all relaxed down there. And even you have lots of, in a nursery, you always have work. I know your section, it's huge.
Yeah.
You could work 24/7, but you take your time out. You go with your horses. I know you go biking sometimes. So you still do things, not just working. So you love the lifestyle, the change.
Yeah.
Even you're a little bit away from the family. Yeah. The skiing. So you can do all the things you wanted to do.
Yep.
Vicki,
right.
I love your story. Really, it's amazing. It's so inspiring. It's like, I made big decisions as well, but somehow they're sitting there and they're not happy. Maybe they lost their jobs. They're still going to lose their jobs, but you know what's going on, recession and COVID-19. They don't know what to do now. So if you really go inside you, what do I want? And pull this one out and say, heck yeah, I can do this now. So what is it, what you would say helped you? Say, yeah, I'm going to change this. I'm going to do something different with my life. What was it? What kicked in?
What kicked in? I think just the overall, well, our age. We're getting older. We're not getting any younger. You've got to really decide, is this what I want for the rest of my life? And if there's any doubt, then no, you've got to make some changes. And it wasn't what I wanted for the rest of my life. So you started searching, and I had no idea what we were going to do. Absolutely no idea. But you look, and you just keep searching, and your gut will show you which way. You know, doors will open, and you know, my door. I sold the shop, and doors started opening. And so when you make one move, other things will open up. And it's amazing what does open up and how things step out for where you will end up, you know, and no regrets, just love it.
Yeah, you can tell. You're happy as
So,
I can see in your eyes, it's shiny, happy,
I know.
happy.
And it is when I talk about it, it is, it's just amazing.
Yeah, you live
up
live
and
life,
not having to drive to work is the best thing.
Yes, yeah. You can actually go to work in pajamas.
You could.
If the weather wouldn't be.
Mark's run round in the nude. The garden.
Okay.
It's private.
Yeah, that's right. And this is great. But I can tell, you know, you look awesome. Your energy is awesome. Your eyes are just shiny. You're happy with life. You live the life you want.
Well, yes, I was very sad before. I didn't know what.
Yeah, frustrated.
Stuck in the shop.
But like you just said, you know, follow your gut feelings. Go through, and suddenly, and then
try this. Let's go there.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
No.
Oh, thank you so much. And the other thing is, you said also the age. Because what do you think? You know, we are the 50 plus ones, but we still have almost 40 years till we're 100. 40 years, it's a lot of time.
Yeah. I'm going to live till I'm 100, aren't you?
Me too. Oh, heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Me too. We both are. Yes. Maybe I moved to the South Island. You never know.
Yep.
You never know. I come into the meeting in your garden. But no, thank you so much for sharing your story. I love it. Absolutely loving it. It's such an inspirational story. For hopefully we can make a difference. To some others listening today, not knowing what to do, absolutely stuck and say, no, I can't. Yes, you can. And what I said before, in the minute you make the decision to actually do what you want to do, your life is going to change. So you focus your conscious mind on things you desire and not on things you fear. And make yourself highest priority. At the end, you are the commitment for your life. This is how it works. So there is no more excuses. What are you waiting for? So remember, we are on this journey together. Let's start the conversation, share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel. Enjoy life, live in the moment, and most of all, be unstoppable. This is all that matters. It's time to talk. Bye for now. See you soon.